All right, y'all. So we back in today for another segment. We got community upliftment questions today. We're going to be going in here asking some people some questions, trying to see where they mind at, trying to get them, thinking about some things that can help the community out. See what everybody doing. What's going on in their head about this? Let's get into it. Do you mind being a part of a YouTube video? Got you. So I got a few questions for you. I'm going to go ahead and ask you, and I'm going to just get your thoughts on it. So question one, what do you love about being black?
Man, honestly, I'm just who God created me to be. And truthfully, we're all one human race, whether you're European, black, we're all human. I don't know who my wife is going to be, but I think race is a man-made construct, but I go by culture. I like.
Well, what do you love most about being in black culture?
Me learn how make the best out of everything. Okay. You learn about
basically how to make everything work for yourself.
Make everything work for yourself. Honestly, back to your original question, you make work. You can learn from different cultures, but specifically about, I guess, the black culture, how to make stuff work and how to improvise.
Okay. How many destroyed black lives do you think it takes to stand up against oppression?
I mean, if you want my honest opinion, honestly, let me ask you a question. Is the Black Lives, is this referring to that current movement that happened?
In all of black community timelines versus slavery, working our way to being sent to jail more often than other people, where it comes to being shot more often than other races. The white race or any opposing races do to oppress us in ways that are to hold us back. What do you think we can do to basically fight against?
I'm going to give you my honest answer, my unbiased opinion. Basically, the Black Lives Matter thing, a lot of stuff is a scam. They're trying to keep the human race from getting along together and that's the ultimate goal. But what we can do as black people, we can I noticed from looking at everything from a fighter jet point of view, we don't really support each other. What I mean is we just don't I see a lot we constantly knock each other down and just we don't have stable support compared to other cultures.
Okay.
And it's due and all of it's due to just being being obedient, not putting God first.
Okay.
And even what happened with the Jews, for example, in other cultures, they didn't put God first. They fell from God to idols. So it's the same thing, except we just getting the same result in different ways, But it's
it. Okay, yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. And that's actually all the questions I have for right now. So I appreciate you being part of the video. Is there anything that you wanted to shout out before leaving the video?
Me, just we also just just put God first and just support everybody as a human race. And we can learn. We gotta learn from everybody's culture. Embrace our culture and learn from other cultures and help everything works in God's eyes.
I appreciate that. Thank you. As y'all can see, we get some wild ass answers, but you know what? Every perspective counts somewhat. How y'all doing today? Excuse me, my bad. I ain't mean to stop y'all. Y'all mind being a part of a YouTube video? Yeah. No. I'm gonna kind of pass the mic around type thing, but today we're doing community upliftment questions. Who wanna answer first and things like that? Question number one: what do you love most about being black?
Probably fried chicken. Wait, where's the camera? Oh, probably fried chicken.
Fried chicken, y'all.
Yeah, I fuck with fried chicken.
That's a bet. That's the only thing. Number one.
And I also also appreciate D.
You said the heat?
No, D. Alright, my fault.
What's D?
D for you know what I'm saying? DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins, as a basketball player in the black community, I fuck with him a lot. Yeah, DeMarcus Cousins. And tradition, with food and stuff. like black food is like on top, you know.
LaMarcus Cousins, you like the way you play D?
Yeah.
I got you. Got you. Well, so question. All right, hold up. We're gonna start off again with question number one. What's the thing you love most about being black?
Shit, I like being able to say nigga, and I like the hairstyles and shit.
Hairstyles, D-Ron. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got the most raw hairstyles in our community.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing right now on top.
Shit. I like the mac and cheese.
What I like being black is I like being mean to white people sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. I just feel like I'm better than them in general.
Okay.
I like the hairstyles we could do.
I like the spirits though.
And probably the food. The food also.
Food, yeah, we definitely got
Everything we do is better.
everything.
I just feel like it's just better.
I'm liking all these answers. You know what I'm
Like-
saying? I ain't got nothing wrong with none of these answers except for loving the D. But we gonna skip that. we gonna get back to it. If you had the power, what's one thing you think should change in black communities?
You gotta stop killing each other.
I love it.
You gotta just. It's just. I think some people get too mad over little stuff.
Shit and just turn it into something big, right?
Yeah.
Could be war over just candy
Something
down there.
like, yeah. I need change.
Anything in the black community I can change. Judging each other.
Judging, okay.
Yeah, like how people look at us and how we look at other people. I'll change that probably.
You think we would actually be ourselves more if there was not so much hype around what you should be?
Yeah.
Okay, I feel that.
I'm gonna say stereotypes, because you know, like what some black people do, like some like could steal and stuff, and then people would just look at the whole black community as like they steal. They
Because
do
y'all
this.
grouped up, y'all look like now could be anything going on, right?
Yeah, type shit.
Exactly. That's nobody ever likes that. You know what I'm saying? A group of white men walk into a store. How you doing, sir? We don't get none of that like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely get old after a little while.
They be paranoid.
What's the question again?
So what's one thing you think should change in the black community?
I mean, it's not something that would change in the black community, but it's like more like the viewpoint from like police and stuff.
Okay.
Because I feel like black people are more targeted for no reason when y'all could just be walking around.
Like we really just regular people, but they
Yeah.
see us as monsters.
Yeah, because like some people be fucking up, and because of that, like as you said, it be messing up everything for other black people.
Do you think that their view of us starts to affect how we look at ourselves and cause us to walk in that direction?
Yeah, like if you're viewed as like a monster, like that's just like what you feel like you are. So then you become more of what you think you are because that's what you were called and like how you were treated.
Okay.
So you're like, why don't I just be that? Because that's how I'm being treated.
No, I feel that. I appreciate that. And y'all want to do one more or one more? What's one thing you miss in the black communities? If you want to go first.
Wait, what was the question?
What's one thing you miss in the black communities?
I don't think we're missing anything, to be honest. Like we really the best. Like I would like wipe off every other race, to be honest. Like I don't really type shit. Like yeah, I fuck with the black community type shit.
Every thought counts. To a degree.
Like what does the black community lack?
No, what do you miss? Like things from back in the day you might have seen, even like in movies, or just like things your parents may have talked about. What's things you miss that you maybe wanted to witness in our time?
I don't know.
There's nothing from back then. It's like they got all the old shit.
For me, I'll probably say like the artists and the culture.
Okay, yeah.
Like I wish I lived more when Erykah Badu was big back then.
For
And
real.
Lauryn Hill and stuff like that.
Nothing really matters.
Yeah, I'll enjoy stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like probably like being on the street with all the kids, I'll probably enjoy that also.
Going outside, to
Yeah,
play.
people don't really do that no more.
everywhere.
But back, people were big on that. Going to school, like everybody being black and stuff like that, growing with the same struggles, I'll also enjoy that. Yeah, probably like the culture and stuff like that. I wish we had more of that.
Okay. So you think we more divided now than we were back then?
Yeah.
Like I think it's the same thing he was saying about like just going back to like before you got to worry about being black in general.
Right.
Like just that look. I mean, now it's more like we're not divided, but it's like we're divided to the point where like grouped together. It's not like.
But if we push together right now, why do you think there's so much self-hate within our community? If no one else even wants us in their community, why still look at ourselves and say, "Damn, I'm gonna kill you"?
It's a jealousy thing. It's a jealousy thing. It's I think it's more than just a race at that point. It's just in general, people just gotta just like themselves. Just get rid of the jealousy in general. That's how I
feel that. Guys, sit with yourselves, really grow before you start to look at somebody else and hate. Wonder why you're not like that, why you ain't being like that when you don't even know who you is. You might not even want to be like that. I appreciate y'all for being here. Is there anything that y'all want to shout out or things like that? Hey, I appreciate it. Thank y'all for answering the questions for me. We got the Wild Lake Middle paintings out here. You know what I'm saying? They just got it right here posted in the mall, but it's definitely some good work they got going on right here. You even got the silence is violence. I love that one right there. Silence is violence, y'all. Gotta speak up. Only thing is gonna change when we make it change. Shout out to Wild Lake Middle for the beautiful art. All right, y'all. So we found another candidate, and who do we have with us today?
Mia.
You go with it if you want to.
Oh, okay.
Today we're gonna be asking community upliftment questions for the Black community. And you ready?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start off with, what do you love most about being Black?
I think, well, I appreciate, how diverse we are and just our history and how pretty much not everything comes from us, but like people get their ideas and stuff from us. We're just
Basically
creative.
come somewhere around here. Yeah.
We generate a lot of things. So.
What's one thing you think is holding back the Black communities?
It's just like not understanding history and not understanding like, what is like creating our own segregation. Cause like, they put us in certain neighborhoods, just setting us up to fail. And I don't think we understand.
Gentrification.
Yeah, like gentrification, underlying like our own racism. Yeah, how the world is making that happen for us. So I just.
So you think we're being influenced to have self-hate type?
Yeah, like certain neighborhoods, like the corner stores.
Yeah,
they
put hip hop chicken everywhere now. And the last question I have for you today is, what's one thing you miss in the Black communities? Maybe your parents was talking about how it was or something like that. You just never got to experience it.
I think I just miss like the actual community aspect. And for me, I didn't really hang around like my other cousins and things like that. So
growing up.
Yeah, but I was friends with like my neighbors. But I just think a more sense of the community, like having like get-togethers.
Old lady coming outside, telling y'all to get inside.
Yeah, like family reunions. Like I didn't go to a lot of that.
Yeah, no shit. The last reunion I've been to, yes, it was like not even half of us.
Yeah, so I think I miss that and just being able to, just be around my family. So.
I get that. No, I appreciate that. And thank you for answering the questions.
Thank
you. Is there anything you want to shout out before you
go? This sounded like a great interview type thing, so hope everybody continues to watch it.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all gotta listen up. She's saying some shit. Melissa, we are gonna ask you just 3 community upliftment questions.
Okay.
And see how you're thinking and what you're feeling about it.
Okay.
First question is, what do you love most about being Black?
I don't know.
Question for you to think about.
That's all I know. I don't know.
That you're Black.
Yeah.
Well, what's the best thing about it? Or what's something you love about our culture currently?
Well, I'm Caribbean. I know you can't tell from how I talk. But I feel like that just has a culture in itself. Just
so it's not really Black for you.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Okay. What's one thing, if you had the power, what's one thing you think should change in the Black communities?
This is not a great answer, but as someone who's light-skinned,
okay,
I feel like for me, I got judged a lot for that. But I'm also from Florida, so like, I don't know. But for me, it was just kind of like me versus other people, and that wasn't.
I think it's a lot of colorism.
Yeah, it's a lot of divide.
Yeah, for sure. When I was dark-skinned as a kid, I had to butter every joke.
Yeah, it goes both ways, and I think that's kind of the sad part about it, because we're one community, so and we should all work together instead of
just by
having
skin
a divide.
Tone where we all are still Black at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So why does that even matter? For the last question, because once again we both hot as hell, y'all. Hot to the head.
Sweating.
How many destroyed Black lives do you think it takes to stand up against oppression?
I think it only takes one person to stand up for it, but it takes, again, a community to back it because numbers is everything.
Exactly.
And so it
After
kind
a
of just
couple of
needs
weeks-
somebody to start it and everyone else to follow it.
But we've had situations like that even with riots and things. But what about actually holding our stance where we might riot for a week and then a couple of weeks later it's a meme?
I think that's just, you have to actually care about it. I think that's the main thing. It's not a trend. It's not something you just care about for this week. You have to put longevity and consistency into it.
Quick piggyback question, last one.
Uh-huh.
Why do you think that we don't care about our own community when no one else even does either?
I think that's it. If nobody else does, it's just a learned behavior.
Do you think we're actually ever going to learn to not care about other people's behavior to help shape our own back up?
No, I think that's all we know.
Man,
As much as you try to be like, I don't care what other people think, you do. So
you're still going to wind up going in that direction if it really stay that way. I appreciate that. And thanks again. Is anything you want to shout out before we get you out of here?
Nope.
Okay, well, I appreciate you for being in the video. It's hot in here. I'll let you go. Get that breeze going. Thanks again. All right, y'all. So that was everything I could catch for today. You know what I'm saying? It's hot in there. I don't know why the fuck Columbia is so hot today, but hey, got some people, got some answers, got some little, thinking going on. Hopefully y'all sparked by those questions and answers, and that gets you thinking about what's going on in our community today, how we can fix it, how we can make things better. There's nobody else out there for us, y'all. It's just us. Peace. All right. Fucked up. But who do we have? Damn! What the fuck? Hold up. Where he walked in. How many black lives do you think? How many lives does Short?